Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Moggz World. What we're going to be talking about today is basically dogs and mythology. There are many types of different dogs and they all play different roles and a lot of things, so it's pretty interesting. Let's try to make a connection. Let me know what you think at the end of the video. Always drop a comment. Let's get into it. Coyote in Native American mythology. Coyote in Native American mythology is a very important character in Navajo and all other Native American mythologies. In Navajo belief, he has existed since the beginning of creation in the first world. In their belief, there are 4 worlds or 4 planes of existence. Coyote plays many roles in these worlds and is also referred to as a trickster. Coyote is also associated with what is called a skinwalker. A skinwalker in Navajo culture is someone that practices witchcraft and has the abilities to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal or human. Most Navajo elders are reluctant to discuss skinwalkers. They say even talking about them is a bad omen. Fenrir in Norse mythology. Fenrir is a monstrous wolf and also the son of Loki. Fenrir was raised by the gods of Norse mythology to keep him under control to prevent him from wreaking havoc on the 9 worlds. Over time, Fenrir grew very big and this made the gods uneasy, so the gods devised a plan to chain him down. They tricked Fenrir into thinking that being chained down was only a test of his strength. But after breaking free 2 times, the gods had a chain forged by the dwarves to have him chained down for good. When the gods presented him the chains a 3rd time, Fenrir grew suspicious. He agreed only to be chained down if one of the gods would stick their hands in his mouth as a symbol of trust. The god Tyr offered to do it, knowing he would lose his hand. This 3rd time being chained down, Fenrir was unable to break free from his chain. The chains were then tied to a boulder and a sword was placed in his mouth to hold his jaws open. As he cried and howled, the drool from his mouth formed the river called Expectation or Van. But this will not be the end of Fenrir. At the time of Ragnarok, he will break his chains from his boulder and run through the world with his jaws open, swallowing everything in his path. He will then kill Odin and ultimately be killed himself by one of Odin's sons to avenge his death. Cerberus in Greek mythology. Cerberus is usually depicted as a 3-headed dog in Greek mythology. He is a guardian at the entrance of the underworld or Hades to stop the spirits of the dead from leaving. Cerberus is often found wandering around the banks of the river Styx. The most common tale of Cerberus in Greek mythology is that of him and Hercules. In this tale, Hercules is ordered to capture him and bring him back to the god Euripides. This was a task deemed impossible, so Hercules accepted. Upon his arrival to the underworld, Hades tells Hercules he can have Cerberus if he can defeat him using only the weapons that he's brought with him. Hercules agrees and uses his lion skin shield to protect himself from Cerberus' 2 heads while choking out the 3rd one. After the defeat, Hades goes back on his word, which leads to Hercules ultimately defeating Hades himself to gain Cerberus. Alright, I hope you guys liked that video. The point of the video was just kind of like, to link those things all together and try to, just think about it. So next time you're with your companion, your canine, your best friend, whatever, think about that. So make sure you guys hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.